All right, in just about 8 hours, the solar eclipse will start to reach the United States. You can see our countdown in the corner of your screen. 13 states reside in the path of totality, which unfortunately does not include D.C., Maryland, or Virginia.
I know, kind of bummed about that, but we are still excited for the partial eclipse that we're going to see here in our area. And Jess Arnold joins us now live from the National Air and Space Museum. And Jess, a lot of fun happening there today as part of a watch party.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can come learn a bit inside the museum first and then head outside to the festival. They do have a limited quantity of these glasses. Since we are not getting that total eclipse, you're definitely going to need to be wearing these if you are trying to check it out. But I want to bring in an expert here. We have a curator here at the Air and Space Museum, Dr. Teasel Muir-Harmony. So what can we expect to see at this festival that starts at noon today?
Well, one of the exciting things about being at the festival on the National Mall is that there'll be a lot of activities across the entire mall, about 9 different stations set up where you can learn all sorts of things. You can learn about solar physics, you can learn about the history of eclipses, so it's really worth coming out and sort of filling out your whole experience in observing the eclipse.
And I know especially people who study this, it's a really exciting day, exciting moment. I mean, how rare is this? How important is this moment that we're going to be seeing later on this afternoon?
So total solar eclipses are special events in general, but this one is particularly special for a variety of reasons. You might have talked about it though. So the solar cycle is at its maximum. The sun is very active right now, but it's also closer to Earth than it often is. And so since the moon has an elliptical orbit, sometimes it's far away, sometimes it's close, sometimes it's so far you won't get a total eclipse. But right now it's almost as close as it can be. So this is a very, very special eclipse.
I know we've been lamenting that we are not going to be able to see the total eclipse here. When is that a possibility here in the DMV?
So unfortunately, if you live in this region, there won't be a total solar eclipse until 2200. So you probably want to plan something out. So if you
don't think we'll live that long.
Exactly. So if you're not traveling for this one, you'll probably want to travel for another one. But the next total solar eclipse will be in Europe in August of 2026. So it's not so bad to plan a vacation to Spain or Portugal if you can. But there's an eclipse every about 18 months or so. Often over the ocean, but it's worth looking at the list and thinking about where you might be able to visit someday.
I love that idea. I'm going to file that back in my mind to take a trip for that. Thank you for joining us here bright and early. We're going to be with you throughout the morning. Again, make sure you have these if you're going to be looking here in the DMV. But for now, I'll send it back to you in studio.